Hey, how y'all doing? I'm making me making my lunch. I'm making a vegetarian, like I did yesterday. Make me a vegetarian vegetarian pizza. I try to get my vegetables in as much as I can. Uh, okay, I have with me. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay. Okay. I have with me tomatoes. I got me some tomatoes that I'm going to put on there. I got me my cheese that I'm going to put on there. I got my peppers, and I have more mushrooms. So I'm going to turn on the thing and olive oil. And I have the mushrooms. I like mushrooms, y'all. And I'm gonna show you how to make cream of mushroom soup. Okay. Okay, right now I'm going to cut up these mushrooms, and I'm going to put them in the I'm gonna cut these mushrooms up, and I'm going to put them in the grease so I can kind of saute them a little bit. Who's that, Shannon? Who's talking in the background? So somebody hear somebody talking in the background. I'm not hearing voices, okay? I have made a device called the implant ear hearing aid, and it's an implant hearing aid. So I think they trying to experiment out on me that I can hear, in one of my ears. I'm having trouble with my ears, but I have a family member that's half deaf in one ear, and I have a family member that is deaf in his ear. So I think the implant is. I'm going to put this in here. And of course I'm going to put it in the toast oven. So this will be a little. And this, I like this because you don't have to add any salt or anything. So I like this way right here. Okay, I'm gonna let that kind of saute a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut up my green peppers real thin. So I like, and this is more like a vegetarian pizza, homemade vegetarian pizza. It's pretty good. When I was at the City of Refuge, these are the things that we put together, like little pizzas and little trays for the school, the public schools. I mean private schools, for the homeless children of eating one. So I worked in the kitchen, y'all, just to, and there was some lady, some white lady, she's like, oh, doing this, trying to be the boss of me and stuff, I said, huh. People you know, you get the crazy ones. You really do. So if this is a part of whatever Israel or whatever uh, ministry that's going on, I don't know who they sent to do it, but I guess they were trying to see if was I humble enough and stuff like that. But like I said, I've been humble for years. I've been humble since I was born. So, but this is the bread. This is the Greek pita bread that I've been using, and I'm going to put the cheese on. So you got tomatoes. Put the cheese on here. I guess they trying to get me to get my license through my sister Darlene, but I'm not an Israelite, so I can't get a license from her if I'm not an Israelite. I believe in the God in Christ churches. So what you got to be careful who you get your licensing through. There's different districts that gives licensing. So I didn't apply for a license, so you know what I'm saying. But if I need a license to teach Bible study, then it wouldn't be going through the Israelite churches. So I'm going to put the tomatoes. You know what? Put the tomatoes on the edges like that. Got bell peppers. Got your bell peppers. Make sure you taste your peppers. Okay. 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 So you take your mushrooms, you're gonna spread it around. God and Christ don't have anything to do with the Israel law. So okay. Now I'm going to get another thing of cheese, and I'm going to put it on top so we can put it in the toast oven. So I got my mushrooms. I know like some family members. I don't have nothing against them. You can't get your license from a faith that you don't practice. So just in case people is looking for a place of refuge and trying to get their licensing of teaching the Bible and stuff like that. Got to get it from the right people that you're going to plan your ministry in for a long time to come. So. And plus I got my yogurt, so I'm going to take the pizza and I'm going to put it on the tray. And I'm going to close it up. Okay. Alrighty. So that's going to be the lunch that I'm going to eat. I kind of figured put a lot of vegetables in your diet. I kind of figured do it that way more better. Put vegetables in your diet. And it kind of helps out the process. You can put like, I like tuna. So, I could chop up the rest of this. And for dinner, I'm trying to see what new ways I can have like light meals, you know, to help me lose weight without, you know. So, being that I have, being that I like tuna, so I could do a tuna salad with vegetables in it. And I can, I'm going to show you that also. So that might be a little, you know, people have high blood pressure and dealing with obesity and stuff like that. Mine's is through probably high cholesterol, you know, me eating, but, you know, water and stuff like that, water retaining. Mine's come from water retaining anyway, when you have heart congestion, heart trouble. It comes from water retaining on the body through the injuries and stuff. So you're going to retain a lot of water. And sometimes it takes a while for the water to pass through your body. But if you drink a lot of vegetable products, can kind of help you flush the water out naturally instead of taking a water pill. And sometimes you get like swollen ankles and stuff like that. But if you have a knee injury, it's going to happen that way. You have an ankle injury, water is going to retain on your feet and your bones. You know what I'm saying? So me taking a bone density test kind of, yeah, you know, ease my mind on why I'm so swollen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you can, but you kind of maintain your weight, you know. So when you get on that scale, don't think that you're having a problem losing weight. Your majority of your injuries causes water retaining. I have a hip problem, so it's water on the hip. So down below, I'll gain like a lot of water fluid on my lower extremities, and I have to wait until the water passes through, order for me to have order for me to have relief of my joints. So that's normal with a person with a hip injury and pelvic injury. So I'm always going to feel pressure on those joints, because once the water pass through, you know, naturally, then I'll feel a little relief, you know. Okay, I'm going to open up the tuna, and I can have this for dinner, and the pita bread. So I can wrap my pita bread up, and that'd be good for my meal, you know. So I have my my tomatoes and my cucumbers. Of course, I'm going to have me some salad. I got to get some celery, y'all. I love celery and tuna. Yeah, I like celery and tuna. So I will have me. These taste good with some salt, just salt. And you eat, and people have celery and peanut butter, but try celery and, like, you can have celery and yogurt, because if you allergic to peanuts, try celery and yogurt or celery and honey. Oh my God, it's good. It's good. So I can't eat peanut products, but I find a way to eat my celery. So I like it in tuna. You can do celery and yogurt. I like cottage cheese and peaches. Cottage cheese and peaches is my favorite, because my grandma started me on that, and I like having that for dessert too. Cottage cheese and peaches, So, but I like eating these, with peanut butter, until the doctor said I couldn't have it no more. So these used to be my snacks, So, but I will eat a tomato. So that's why I like little the little plum tomatoes. I like the little cherry tomatoes. So I eat those like a snack, And then I'll cut up some of these. I eat these raw also, and that's pretty good, So I'm gonna cut one of these up for the tuna salad. I'm gonna cut one of these up for the tuna salad, and anybody who know me know I have weird cravings. They say she want to eat fresh foods all the time. Yeah. Like I said, I used to be a vegetarian for many of years. So I slowly got myself back on eating meat, and like to, if you're in a rush of losing weight or whatever, I don't have a weight problem, so I'm not in a rush. So, but I eat the things that I like, that I have taste for, because I'm a big vegetable eater. Some people is not vegetable eaters. I am. I'm a big vegetable eater. So some people don't like vegetables, but I love vegetables. Who's that? Nancy? He said Nancy. Nancy is some lady that used to chaperone Tina, some counseling lady. But she worked for Hivison, and it's a AIDS Foundation person. So I guess they was trying to use my LLC for donation of the AIDS benefit. I don't know if Magic Johnson adopted them or not, but it is an AIDS foundation. But I do give to, like my clothing line. So I don't know what's going on with that. All I know is my family knows that we had to deal with, loved ones having HIV. And I just tried to reach out and help, because financially it's an expense, So I guess everybody's up in the uproar with that, I guess. So I design sneakers and, clothing wear. But I copyrighted my designs so that, so that they can, any designs that I do and develop, it will help the you know, those that are in need of medical and shelter. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who got what, you know, but I know that my music, you know, some of my music royalties, I was going to help out, donate. So other than that, I don't know what else happened with, you know, so. But me and my daughter, you know, like I said, I like helping out, but sometimes it becomes a pain in the butt. And when you're dealing with a lot of mental illness with this virus, sometimes it becomes a state of loss of mental stableness. I mean, I have treated people with AIDS. You know, I took care of them. And like I said, it never gets easy. You know, so I just, you know, like I said, I work with hospice to keep them comfortable. And, you know, so, you know, me knowing, you know, and Ms. Ann and them know, because I trained her staff, you know, on a couple of people, you know what I'm saying? So, she had my ex-boss Knott's clients that dealt with things. So, I don't know how much memory does a person has. But sometimes when people are attacking you and you're not aware why they attacking you, God will reveal why they attacking you. So sometimes you just gotta know why they're attacking you. And it's an understandable thing. You have to understand anger. I mean, you're in the city of Detroit, you know. You know. Motown. Yeah, a lot of people that used to work for Motown. You say, where are those people now, huh? That's what I say too. Where they at now? So what you're doing is you are, you know, I mean, if you want onions, you can do onions, but me, I don't put onions in, like, it's okay not to put onions in there. You can put egg if you want to, but I like vegetable, so I think vegetable is more healthier. You know, a quick fast diet. And, so, and plus, when you are, you going through a lot of, the things that you eat, when you're taking vitamins kind of help when you're going through, how you say, menopause, kind of help you, going through menopause. So, when you're taking these, megas, right here, pretty much keep your status okay, but some people is just naturally born crazy. Some people is just naturally born crazy, you know. They're just naturally born crazy. Ain't nothing we can do about that. But love them. Love them and understand them. Okay. It's all about keeping the mind sharp. You know, healthier foods as you get older. The mind goes. The devil seeketh though he could devour. Who he can devour? He devour you through your mind. Make you have dementia and everything. It's okay to forget something. But see, Jesus never forgot. You understand what I'm saying? He never forgot anything because he was working with God. So 2 minds work better than 1. So a lot of people say, well, you don't know everything. I said, God knows everything. Never claimed that I knew everything. I said, God. Got a lot of pepper. Okay. Some people like Miracle Whip, but I'm going to show you how to do that. This is just regular mayonnaise, you know, and I'm going to show you how to do Miracle Whip. You just put, if you like it sweet, you know, your tuna salad sweet, you just put just put some sugar in it. That's all they're doing. You just take some white sugar. Take some white sugar and just spread it on. You can have a little spread. Yeah. And then you got Miracle Whip. Yeah, tasty Miracle Whip. That's all it is, just sugar added to the egg and oil. A little salt and pepper and sugar. And blend it up. Comes real thick. Okay. And this is how you have your little tuna. Some people put onions. I like onions, but not in my tuna. I like celery in my tuna instead of onions. So you put that back. And now you got it. Then you have your little water. You can have your water. So that speed up the process. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to let this get cold. Put it in the refrigerator. Let it get cold. Okay. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Let it get cold. So that's pretty good for having a good, well-balanced diet. So, and again, you can use this type of bread. I like pita breads and flat breads because it doesn't have it really doesn't have egg product in these. It doesn't have an egg product. So if you have difficulty, like respiratory difficulty, sometimes eggs, peanut butter, eggs, peanuts, and milk can kind of get a lot of mucus built up, and then that kind of causes a lot of mucus. So that's why I said I take the little purple pill, being that I have acid reflux and stuff. So they say coffee. They name all the things that will cause, acid reflux. So, but they say yogurt. Yogurt is good for infection. So anytime you have an infection, just have one of these a day and drink water. Take this and drink a water. You'll be okay. Okay. Fruit is also good if you have any celery, onions, and what you do is you blend it all together. And if you have a juicer, juice it. Celery, onions, and you just you put those together, and you can and put a little bit of lemon, and trust me, it's a good cleansing. It's good cleansing. Yes, it is. I'm always trying to feed my body natural ways for nutrition, because child, you see all this war and stuff going on, and you see all this war going on, you see all this tit for tat going on. So you gotta find a way to keep yourself healthy, and keep your heart healthy, keep your bowels, your blood cleansed, all that stuff. So so that's what you gotta find. You gotta really, really pay attention to. Carrots, you can eat a lot of carrots. That's why they have carrots and coleslaw. And if you eat cabbage, you eat cabbage. What you want to do when you eat cabbage, because it's a gassy vegetable, you want to put a little bit of baking soda. Put a little baking soda in your water when your cabbage is cooking. You want to douse that. And if you having like fried cabbage, you want to just mix it a little bit of baking soda, and just douse it a little bit before you put it in the frying pan. You know, put your little grease in your oil or whatever, and your seasoning, and just put a little bit in there. And because it's a gassy vegetable, you'll be having gas all day long. And that gas get trapped, honey. You'll be sitting there thinking about you having a heart attack. Am I dying? You'll be like, am I dying? Okay, I need this to be hot one more time. Just one more time. So I come on here and give you little tips, you know, the young generation. I come on here and give you tips because, you know, we are responsible. The great CC Wine said, we are responsible of teaching the young generation, the next generation, on how to care for family and how to care for your household and stuff like that. So we are responsible. So and God also told us we're responsible. So, but being obedient to a teacher. He said the word cannot be taught without a teacher. So if you're looking at other people's ministries and these people are saying something positive, you're being taught. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you pulling the word out of the air or whatever. You're really hearing it from a knowledgeable person who know the word. You know what I'm saying? So you are being taught by a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. They may not be ordained by man, but they are ordained by God. You understand? Because the first ordaining is by God, the Spirit of God. So, see, Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist. It wasn't the other way around. Anybody understand what I'm saying? So, John the Baptist was baptized Jesus. So he was baptized by a prophet. A prophet was baptized by a prophet. So and a lot of people got this black on. What do black mean? I'm trying to figure out what black means. Because Jesus wore white. He had white with many colors. And I think the main colors was purple and red. Purple and red. That's the main colors. Purple, red, white. They said they made him a coat of many colors, just like Jacob. Jacob made Joseph a jacket of many colors. Now you got Jesus was made a garment, and Joseph was made a garment, and those was many of colors, you know. So the main colors was purple and red, and you had green. God thought about green, beige, earth tone colors. You know what I'm saying? So you got earth tone colors, and you got colors of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So you got the colors of the rainbow and you got earth tone colors. So the sky and earth. So yeah, they might be testing out a lot of stuff that because they child, I had notebooks and notebooks full of inventions that I wanted to do, and I wanted to pick a team and then have the team put it together, technology team and stuff. But honey, they done took over. I don't know what's going on, but in my family, so-called, doing all this stuff, it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all to say yay or nay. See you later. Stay blessed.